So I'm going to be showing you a reference somewhere here, and this is what I'm going to be trying to draw. So this is a basic exercise that I showed to my students. So I'm going to be copying by looking and using the eye, mind, hand loop sequence. I'm going to be looking at every part back and forth. So I'm looking at and replicating the shapes and the edges that I see in the drawing, and trying to exactly replicate the image, the drawing, the image by Picasso. So it's a slow, tedious thing. So I'm going back and forth. I look at the reference. I retain the image in my mind of that certain part, and I execute it and observe back and forth if I'm following it correctly. Look at the shape of the ears. So it's a back and forth thing. So if you see me, how fast I'm going to and from the drawing on paper, and this is the more effective way of really drawing, is retaining that image for a few seconds, and then enough time for you to retain it, and so that you can guide your hand where to go. The length of the hand, looking at the shapes. So it's not going to be exact, of course. It's just an impression of what you're seeing here. Oops, I made a mistake there. It's okay to make mistakes here. And here you go. And then I do it like that. It goes this. There's a lot of abstract lines here, or shapes. I'm trying to do my best at replicating the entire thing, close to it, but not exact. So, oops, I made another mistake there. But I'm going through the lines at once with one strokes or single strokes. There's no double take on the lines. I look at this and then I go like that, like that. And what's the shape of this? And then there's this chair part. I'm just going to replicate whatever I see. So I'm going back and forth very fast now. Get their information and guide my hand where things are. A finger, there's this crease, the thumb is there. Going like this, like that. Loops around like that. Here, there's a tiny ring there. Goes like this. It goes like this. Some part of the shirt. So basically, that's how close to it as I could. And then of course there's this vest inside. Part of that button is showing. I draw the necktie with polka dots. And that's it. So it's a basic eye, mind, hand loop, and retaining the image in my mind for a few seconds and draw out each element to form the picture. Okay, hopefully you learned something here.